Frustrated, overwhelmed, stressed. That's how I felt. I was about to turn 18 and finish high school, and I didn't know what was next for me. Where would I live? Can I stay with my caregivers? Or will I have to move? Should I go to college? How would I even pay for it? Maybe I should just get a job, or even join the military. So many questions. It seemed like way too much to handle on my own. That's when I received a text that changed everything. A few days later, Emily came to meet with me.
Today, we're just gonna get to know each other a little bit better.
She explained what a youth circle was. I found out I get to choose who I invite, what kind of food we have. She told me about the different things we talk about, like housing, education, employment, and financial resources. I was excited to have a meeting just about me, to talk about my goals and my future. She let me know she would coordinate and contact all the people I invite and set up a time and a place for us to meet. On the day of the circle, I was nervous, but when I walked in the room, I felt welcomed and I saw the people I invited, and I could see the food spread out on the table. We talked about good things about me and my strengths.
One of Shelby's biggest strengths is to stay positive and to really try and find the help that she needs when she struggles with anything like she did with her math.
We talked about options for after turning 18, like where I can live.
There is the Haloa House at Halekipa, and it's a kind of a step into becoming more independent if you want to live on your own.
Go to college and how I can pay for it.
UH Manoa. I know that if you live on the west side, you can go to UH West.
After we talked about the different options, I got to choose which ones I liked the best. Then I shared the plan I chose with all my supporters.
My first option after I turned 18 would be to stay with Julie. And my second option would be for Haloa. And my third option would be to stay with my cousin Kate.
A few weeks later, I got my transition plan with all the things we talked about at my youth circle. There was so much information. I'm glad I could rely on my supporters to help me check things off my to-do list. Happy, relieved, relaxed. That's how I was feeling a couple of months later when I got my college acceptance letter. There was so much to prepare. I remembered Emily said I could have as many circles as I wanted to, so I sent her a text right away. I wanted another circle to help me plan for my new and exciting future in college.
I wanted to have a youth circle mostly because it sounded like I needed it. When I first had my youth circle, I was kind of lost. Youth circles have helped me clear up my path.
The reason I like youth circles the most is because it helped me plan ahead for my future. For example, the Step Up program, something I didn't know about. Helped me get my own place. Imuakako, they made me aware of, which is also subsidies from the state. A lot of other schooling options, things for college, things for the future, higher ed.
For me, it helped provide a lot of resources. They showed me different scholarships that I could use for school. And I have a 2-year-old, so they help with childcare and at least giving me the resources for those. I learned that a lot of people admire way more qualities than I do for myself.
You are worth investing in your life, and you are worth, setting goals. You have people that are surrounding you, that are encouraging you, through every step of the way.
Growing up in high school, I was in and out of a lot of foster homes, so I felt like I was a troubled teen. I really doubted myself a lot. But through the youth circle, there was so much positivity that everyone provided. They were able to show me what my strengths were, and through that really helped me get thinking about college and what am I gonna do for the rest of my life.
I definitely would recommend youth circles for a lot of youth. especially if they're feeling depressed or they have anxiety or PTSD or anything that really makes them feel like they're extra lost.
The youth circles is like, everything is positive, and you can't go wrong. It's free food. Who doesn't like free food? And it's just something to look forward to.
Made me feel more important and worthy.
You might not understand it the first time. It's okay. If you really put yourself and you kind of invest in yourself and you feel like you are worth it, that you are worth having these discussions, that's powerful.
It's definitely a game changer, but it's a good game changer.